Hey everyone, what is going on? It is Memory here. First off, ladies and gentlemen, happy Easter. Even if you don't celebrate it, I hope you're having a great day. I hope everyone is having a great day here on this Sunday, April 1st. Yeah, April Fools and Easter fall on the same day this year. And kind of unfortunate, in my opinion, because I've never been the biggest fan of April Fools. It just gets really old to me really quickly. Like, I'll be on Twitter for 5 or 10 minutes. Same thing on my YouTube subscription feed. I'm just like, okay, I'll be back on these tomorrow. I cannot wait for tomorrow, April 2nd. It's also unfortunate because whether you believe in Jesus and the Bible or not, like Easter's usually a day where most people spend time with their friends, family. They eat together, spend time together throughout most of the day. And it seems like more people are like, at least here in the states, are more worried about, concerned about cracking jokes and trying to fool others and April Fools and ha ha ha. Like, just not the biggest fan of April Fools. I never really have been. And that's not to say you can't like April Fools. It's just, in my personal opinion, I find it to be like one of the lamest days of the year. But that's not really for a video. The main thing here is, and this isn't April Fool's joke. This is legit. This is real. This is actually happening. I know most of the videos you've probably been seeing today have been jokes, but these are going to be the shows that I'm live reacting to for the spring season of 2018. Now, I did actually look a little bit into like the times and all that. Now, we haven't had all the times and days officially announced yet from the streaming platforms, but just like going off the Japanese times, it looks like this season is going to be kind of spread out. Like the winter was pretty spread out, I would say, and I would say this season's going to be kind of like on that same level, if not a little bit even more spread out. Saturday is still going to be like the really crazy day. I think Saturday has like always been the crazy day with each season, so I'm not even really surprised with that. But I think this season is going to be pretty good for me in terms of like making content and how these shows are spread out, Monday through Sunday. So yeah, most of these are not going to be surprises because I have talked a lot about some of the shows. I think I talked about it in the lineup video, which if you did miss, it is on the channel. I will have a link down below. That video was everything that I'm going to be watching in the season as a whole, whether it was on the channel or whether I was watching it on the side. And this video is strictly for what I'm going to be live reacting to. So yeah, we're going to get into it. Here we go. First up, My Hero Academia Season 3. I told you all, most of these are not going to be surprises. You already know. But apparently the two best arcs in the series are going to be adapted with this third season. If it even eclipses the second season and then some, it's just mind-blowing in my opinion. And as anime only, I'm really excited. That's an understatement for My Hero Academia Season 3. Apparently the first episode, or I don't know if they're going to call it like episode 0 of season 3 or whatever they're going to do, but they had a recap at the beginning of season 2, and they're going to have a recap again at the beginning of season 3 with some original scenes. Apparently they're going to a swimming pool or swimming place, so that might actually be worth watching if you guys get what I'm saying. So if it is reaction worthy, let me know, and I will more than likely react to that recap episode or whatever it is of My Hero Academia Season 3. But you already know, pumped for that. Next up, Golden Kamuy, which we actually watched the most recent preview for that recently, and just where it's set and the main character, I really think I'm gonna like Sugimoto and the girl that follows him along. The whole gold rush thing, it looks really action packed, really hype, gritty, and the man with the mission track, Winding Road as well. The whole song is out, love it as expected, incredible. And Golden Kamuy, another one I've heard great things about the manga for. Another one I'm going into as an anime only, and that's another one that'll be here on the channel. Steins Gate Zero is next at the third series I'll be covering, and obviously it goes off of where Okabe cannot save Kurisu, and whatever the hell is going on with Kurisu here, whether she's an AI or some kind of program or whatever this Amadeus is, because I think that has something to revolve or do with her. I don't even know what it is. I've never heard the term until now, and with the preview, the newest preview of Steins Gate Zero, there's something going on with Kurisu and with that in Steins Gate Zero, and I'm going into it not anticipating it to be even near or as good as the original Steins Gate, but I'm hoping there are a lot of things that we can take out of it. The despair, the tragedy, more than likely is going to be there. 23 episodes confirmed, and I'm just excited for more Steins Gate to have Okabe back. It looks like we're gonna have some new characters as well. So you always love to see that and have the old faces back. So Steins Gate Zero is the third series. The fourth series, High School DxD Hero or Season 4. Like the harems have been dry lately for seasonal anime, and High School DxD is coming back to save the day. Thank God. I'm so ready. I'm so ready. The fifth series, Food Wars Season 4 or the second core of Season 3. I don't even know how you want to call that. I don't know how to call it. I've been calling it Food Wars Season 4. And obviously, we're going off of where the first part or first core of Season 3 ended. And things are getting so good. And then we got left off on that cliffhanger. And then going into, I'm hearing some good things are going to happen in this part of Food Wars. So definitely excited for that. I have had copyright problems with Food Wars in the past, but I'm still going with it. I can't miss out on the Food Wars greatness on the channel. Next up, and this is number 6 now, Tokyo Ghoul Re. Now, apparently, like, the first 6 chapters were adapted. That's, like, the rumor that's been going around, apparently, from people who saw, like, pre-airings or pre-screenings or whatever, that they adapted 6 chapters or something along the lines of that in the first episode. So that's kind of bad news. I'm going into it as an anime only, so no matter what, after I finish this anime, after it's over, I'm going into the manga anyway, so that's kind of how I'm looking at it. If I enjoy the anime, I enjoy the anime. I know I'm going to love the manga a whole lot more, so there's that. But Tokyo Ghoul, definitely one I want to watch on the channel alongside all of you. Next up, man, and what is this, number 7 now, I believe. You all were saying in the lineup video for the spring that you have to do this one. Like, you can. I'm telling you, you don't have to play the game. You don't have to know anything about it or anything about like that. You can go straight into it. Persona 5, the animation. Yeah, I'm going to be watching it on the channel. 24 episodes confirmed. I was kind of surprised by that. Actually, I'm not really surprised, because didn't like what was it? I don't remember which one it was, but there was a Persona anime that did have, like, it was 2 core, I believe, if I remember correctly. I'm not well versed into Persona at all. I haven't watched one episode of any anime. I haven't played 1 second of any game. I'm going into it literally blind, like as blind as you can get. I'm going into Persona 5 like that. So, hopefully I enjoy it. Hopefully I, can get along on the hype train that is Persona. Maybe I'll get into the games after I watch the anime. Who knows? But that'll be here on the channel. And if it really reaches a point to where, like, oh man, like, you have to go play the games for this, you shouldn't be watching this, pretty much. Like, then I'll probably fall off of it. But hopefully that isn't the case, and I can keep watching along with everyone else. Next up, and this is number 8, Sword Art Online Alternative Gun Gale Online. I saw the newest preview for this. I didn't make a video over it, but it actually looks like a lot of fun. Apparently, it's going to be like a battle royale. Now, I'm not expecting like this to be like the greatest thing, but it does look like it's going to be a lot of fun. Set in GGO, it's going to be very action-packed, and I'm just hoping I can get like an enjoyable kind of like action fix out of this series. So, yeah, really all I have to say about that. Next up, Full Metal Panic Invisible Victory. More Full Metal Panic. Now, I have watched the first season and second raid. I've yet to watch Fumofu, which I'm going to do very soon, because I've heard that's absolutely hilarious. But another season of Full Metal Panic. A lot of people never thought it would happen, and it's happening. And I wasn't like the biggest fan of second raid. The first season I liked a whole lot more. Apparently, that's like the popular opinion about that. But I am excited for more Full Metal Panic, and being a newer fan to the series, I did enjoy it quite a bit in its characters, so I'm interested to see what Invisible Victory has to bring to the table for a new season of Full Metal Panic after so many years. So, yeah, there's that one. Second to last, so number 10, I believe, It's Difficult to Love an Otaku. There's actually a lot of hype surrounding this series in the manga. I haven't heard a single thing about it. This will be another one that I go into as an anime only. But the whole concept of it sounds really hilarious, and especially with us, like a lot of us being really big into anime and manga, we're going to be able to relate quite a bit, I'd assume. Maybe not like, it's probably on an extreme level in the case of this main character, but yeah, I think it is going to be very entertaining, and I've heard a lot of good things also about this one. So this will be like kind of that comedy romance series that I watch on the channel, which I usually try to have like maybe 1 or 2 of those like a season, so that'll kind of fill that gap. And last but not least, the show that out of all these that I mentioned on this list has the least amount of hype and least amount of talk surrounding it, Hisone to Masotan. And you got to have like one of those series, kind of one of the underlooked ones, and one of the ones that not a lot of people are talking about. And I'm hoping maybe with my videos, whether it's 2 or 3 people or 20, 50 people, I hope more people will try this show out, because from the preview that we have for this series and the people working on it being an original from Studio Bones, I think it does have a lot of potential. Now, could it not meet those expectations, or could it fall flat? Of course, but could it also be one of the bigger things or better things for me for the spring season with everything else we have? I could see it. So yeah. Now, as always, I could add more shows to this list. This is just the shows for right now, I know for a fact. 100% that I'm going to be covering on the channel. But there are some shows that'll be one or two a season where just a lot of people are talking about them. Like Memory, you should definitely check this out. Go check this out. You don't have it on your list. And sometimes I go and check out those first episodes and continue with those series. So don't be surprised if you see some like first impression episode reactions over some other series, but these right here are the ones. The ones, ladies and gentlemen. So, yeah, that's about it. Let me know what you think of the list. If you're excited for the shows that I'm going to be covering on the channel, let me know down in the comments below. Which one are you most excited for? Mine would probably be My Hero Academia Season 3, I gotta say. So, yeah, that about does it for me. Really, really pumped and ecstatic, ready for the spring season of anime. Can't wait for it to get here. It's pretty much here. But yeah, that's about it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Peace.